Kia ora. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is McAneny, and I have been tasked with presenting this resource proposal for your marketing and sales team to help with recommendations on which external information resources would be beneficial for your new target market segment within GHBT. I thought to begin with, I would share a quote with you all that really resonates with me in relation to marketing. Your brand is what people say about you when you are not in the room. Obviously, with the right marketing and sales plan, you'd want the things said about your brand when you're not in the room to reflect your brand's promise and mission statement. So this is always in the back of my mind when I'm making any strategic marketing decisions. This is just a brief table of contents for this presentation. So first, we're going to go over the focus points for gaining that all-important intelligence that becomes the backbone of your marketing plan and future business decisions. Then we'll go over all of the benefits and also the disadvantages of pursuing these areas that may need to be considered. Finally, we'll conclude with an overview of the main points outlined in the report. Right, so let's get started. 1. Focus points. Main areas that need to be focused on to support the marketing plan. In order of importance, we have the following external resources. In first place, I've put social media analytics, which is the collection and analysis of data drawn from your social media accounts, which can be used to measure your performance. These analytics tools are available for almost all of your social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Next, we have a competitor analysis, which is compiled from researching your major competitors to gain insight on the products that they offer, what their pricing structure is in relation to yours, and to really delve into their marketing strategies just to make comparisons with your own products, pricing, and marketing. The final external resource I've mentioned here is government information. This is statistical data gathered from census surveys and laws and regulations around the tourism industry, along with research studies. Government information is authoritative and is a credible, unbiased source of valuable information. Just going to go through a little bit of an analysis on the focus points now, just outlining the benefits and disadvantages. Social media analytics. So the benefits of social media analytics is firstly that there is minimal to zero cost when using the analytics dashboard provided by the social media platform. You can, however, opt to go with an analytic provider where all of your social media platforms can be accessed via one dashboard, and that's usually got an annual or monthly cost. Social media analytics provide a tool called social media listening. So that analyzes what your potential and existing customers think about you by tracking mentions and conversations that are related to your brand. In your instance, conversations about cruise ship tours within Napier, then analyzing them to discover opportunities that you might be able to act upon in the future. Through analyzing your customers' engagement with your social media accounts, you'll be able to further understand your customers' needs. As most of your customer base will be from countries all over the world, they may have different sets of needs and wants. Being able to segment your customers and satisfy their needs on a country-by-country basis would improve overall customer satisfaction. Being able to respond to customer questions and queries or even negative reviews quickly and efficiently will improve your customer service. Being able to smooth over any ill feelings towards your company and its services that may arise will minimize the threat of negative feedback and increase customer retention, hopefully in the long run. Finally, social media analytics would be beneficial for GHBT to identify patterns and trends across their segment. You may become aware of new trends and get the jump on them before your competitors do. And this information can then be used when considering marketing new services or considering a new brand direction. So, some of the disadvantages of social media analytics. When beginning using social media analytics, at first it can seem like there's a lot of noise with the inclusion of spam, bots and trolls within the data, but figuring out how to cut through the noise into your actionable market to get to the relatable intelligence, paired with consistent monitoring in order to track engagement fluctuations over a period of time, marks effective social media analytics. The unstructured and unprompted nature of social media conversations means that sometimes the data may not include the information that you're looking for at first glance. But with the right market research goals set in place and focused insights, you'll be able to understand the metrics and filter out unnecessary data. This quote by Andrew Davis is good to remember when curating your social media content. Content builds relationships. Relationships are built on trust. Trust drives revenue. Remembering that to gather the intelligence you're looking for, you may first have to simply ask the question on your social media platforms or provide content that relates to GHBT's marketing goals in order to acquire the engagement that you need to make informed decisions, not only for marketing and sales, but for each department within GHBT. Competitor analysis. So the benefits of competitor analysis. Analysing your competitors is a vital part of your market research and developing growth strategies and finding your edge within the marketplace. By researching your competitors, you're able to identify their areas of strength and weakness, as well as your own strengths and weaknesses that can either be exploited or enhanced for improved performance. A competitor analysis would be useful for GHBT because you're looking to get into this new segment of cruise ship tours. Analysing your competitors will help you understand the market condition for use when creating your marketing plan and will help you find avenues for refining your strategies and sustaining growth once introduced to the market. By studying your competition, GHBT can identify areas within the market that are not being serviced properly or completely overlooked by your competitors. Wouldn't that be nice? Competitive analysis is widely recognised as an important part of research intelligence. However, it does come with some criticisms. If a company curates their competitor analysis on incorrect or incomplete data, they could be led to create faulty business strategies. In order to combat this, time must be spent on ensuring the data sources used are reliable and viable. Because of the nature of the in-depth research involved with a competitor analysis and its complexity, this source can be time-consuming, and as many businesses offer diversified services within the tourism industry, there can be a lot of data to sort through and compare. It can also be said that by focusing too much on your competitors as a business, you may spend too much time looking at the now and not enough time looking to the future for potential and unique strategy formulation and differentiation in a crowded market. In order to combat this, delegation within your marketing and sales team is important. Splitting teams into focus groups will ensure all bases are covered for past, present, and future marketing intelligence. Small Biz Trends reports that 94% of businesses are planning to invest in competitive intelligence. The odds are pretty high that of the 94%, GHBT's competitors are going to be in that group. As you're new to this segment, your competitors may not necessarily know that you're in competition with them. So investing in conducting a competitive analysis at this early stage of market entry would be an advantage in ensuring your success in an increasingly competitive market. Lastly, the external source I would recommend GHBT use when gathering intelligence would be to make use of government information. Government information is an authoritative external source that is unbiased and can provide a valid outlook on social and economical data. The intelligence offered through government websites is statistical data that has been compiled from census surveys and government research information. It also outlays all current laws and regulations related to the tourism industry. Abiding by these laws will impede any fines or discontinuation of GHBT's services. All of this information is available for free from government websites such as the Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment. When it comes to government information analysis, there really aren't that many disadvantages, except for the sheer volume of the data that is offered to you, which, like the other resources, may take a considerable amount of time to sift through. With this comes the inclusion of irrelevant data. To reduce time spent gathering research from government information, it would be recommended that you begin your research with a clear and concise goal in mind, to filter out any kind of irrelevant information as you come across it. Conclusion. We're just going to go through a brief overview of the focus points again. So to conclude this video presentation, I'd just like to reiterate the three main focus points in order of importance yet again. So first, being social media analytics, collection and analysis of data used to measure performance of social media accounts. Secondly, we have the competitor analysis, which is researching competitors to gain insight on their product, pricing and marketing strategies. And third, being government information, which is authoritative and a credible source of information that includes statistics, laws, and research studies. Thank you everybody for listening to the presentation and for reading my report. If at any time throughout the presentation or even when reading the report, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email address is just up on the screen there, or you can call me at any time and we can go over anything. So thank you again for having me, and enjoy the rest of your morning. Ka kite anoa.